Hello friends. So today I am very happy to inform that for the first time in my videos I am using an AI tool to generate images. So whatever images you are going to see in this video, they are generated from a AI photo generator tool named as Imagine. Okay, so on that note, let us come to today's topic of my video. It is about two sides of a coin, constraint and enabler. So normally in a business or in a leadership role or in a project managerial role, we find that there are two opposites which try to impact a project. One of them obviously tries to act in a negative manner, and other one actually helps us to gain some traction in our project. So what I'm talking about are two important terms. One is a constraint and another one is an enabler. We also call them as a project constraint or a project enabler, vice versa. Okay, so what is a constraint? Any limitation which comes in the way of a project execution is what is called as a constraint. So constraint actually acts as a dampener, or constraint actually acts as an impediment or a blocker for a smooth execution of a project. And they can either be induced externally or they could be generated internally. So some of the commonly seen constraints in a project include a scope constraint, wherein we see that the scope of the project keeps on going up and down. Then we also have a schedule constraint, which mainly is about the scheduling part, right? I mean, initially we agreed on a date for a project, and later on the customer or the client wants a delivery early, and that acts as a constraint to the project. Most of the times we also end up having a budget or a cost constraint. So you want an X amount for the project to be executed, but in reality you get much lesser than the one what you had anticipated for. So though that is a definition of a constraint, any limitation which comes in the way of a project execution. Now the opposite of this is called as an enabler. Anything which aids, anything which speeds up, or anything which fastens up your project execution is what is called as an enabler. So enablers are basically something which actually kind of accelerate the project team. And there could be again external enablers, there could be internal enablers which come to the play here. So some examples of enablers include government policy. So not every time the government policy is going to be unfavorable for the industry or for the project. Sometimes it also acts as a boost, like for example tax incentives given by the government or a tax holiday declared by the government. Now these are examples of positive enablers from a policy decision which come out. Skills. Maybe my team has got some skills which are uniquely needed for this project, or which are kind of the key skills required for this project to execute. And because I am able to showcase those skills to my customer, I actually bid and win this project. So this becomes another type of an enabler what is there. And third, and definitely not the last one, it could be your organization culture. The way your organization culture is, the way people respect each other, the way people talk with each other, or bringing in about positive vibes and culture of servant leadership, psychological safety, or empowering your team members. Those can be examples of an enabler which are there. So I hope this short video helped us decode the critical differences between a constraint and an enabler. And as a project manager or as a leader or as a coach, my objective should be to maximize the enablers in an engagement and minimize or completely eliminate the constraints in a project. I hope this short video helped us understand this difference. This is Ashutosh Bhatodekar signing off for the moment. Do subscribe, like and share to my YouTube channel. Thank you.